is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. From 160 here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Nick Castellanos now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, and they've been playing well these past few ball games, they come in winners of 3 straight.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher,
he carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Here's Javier Baez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. It's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Push to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Rizzo. One away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9. They put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Yankee first. Stepping up now, number 15. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Turner. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8. Center
Here's
fielder.
Jason Hayward now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Turner fields it cleanly.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Russell.
Here's Addison Russell as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you. I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it working that.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. In the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
and
number 40.
with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Turner. Gets dirty and gloves it. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Standing in, Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, number 25.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 8.
Standing in,
Designated hitter,
Luke Voit.
Luke Voit.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball. That's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, number 29, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 3 innings in the book. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Bryant.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
On the ground to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Number 15 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Well, you got to question the pitch calling here.
Up next
First
for
of
the
all, you
Cubs,
throw a fastball by him, then you come back off speed. All you're doing is speeding up his bat. I don't get it.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3 in the inning. Second baseman DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 97.
smoked on the ground up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Hayward.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that's finally over for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Change up low. 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder. Nick.
So striding in, Nick Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Wilson Contreras is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Edwin.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 2-2 offering. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The batter, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
First baseman number 4.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are stepping in and ready for another shot. Luke Voit. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Hitter, Luke Voit.
This is grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, number 29. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw gets him, 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On digging in and looking for more, number 15. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Another single. You talk about putting hits together and having nothing to show for it. They've got a bunch of hits and are yet to score.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
In the dirt here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. just hung in there on that one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Dylan Betances will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Dylan Betances.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tapped down the line. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hamels is ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
and there's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
On the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Stepping in, Wilson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad
Green takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Turner moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Stepping into the box, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Luke Voit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 29. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Castellanos is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. So nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Number 15 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. to 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Your attention, please.
Dom Herman enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Dom
Here's
Herman.
Jason Hayward now. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Cubs' half of the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail 2-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's the second baseman. DJ LeMahieu, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hayward has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Cole Hamels